Hello everybody, welcome back to Denham Aerodrome. Today we are parked on the north side of the aerodrome, at the north side fuel pumps. We have enough fuel on board for the flight, as the pilot centre, and the tower is over the other side of the aerodrome. And today we are flying in the WBSim Cessna 172. Which is available from Just Flight, which is where I got mine from. Definitely worth a buy if you're into light flying GA aircraft. A lot more realism in this than the Asobo version. Okay, I have Saint engines up and running at the moment, and I have heard that there's been quite a lot of improvement to the delay and to how air-ground responds to me in the aerodrome. There should be no more clears to take off and no more clearances today, so I'm going to give it a go for you, see how we get on, and then you make your own opinions. And today I'm going to do a fairly short flight, just up to the north, probably just passed around RAF Halton and Stokenchurch, past Buckinghamshire Aerodrome, and then back into Denham. I think we're on 06 today, I think, so we'll go for 06, so they'll be back inbound through St Giles. They say they've added the VRPs, but that will remain to be seen, so we'll see how we get on with that. And again, I have my head tracker, which is Toby eye tracker, set up, so I hope that doesn't annoy you too much. I don't have it on all the time, but I find it very realistic, much better than just having a steady cockpit view, which that is, but sometimes you need that. Okay, so without further ado, I'll call up Denham Radio and we'll see what information we can get out of them. I'll do a quick radio check with them first to see whether they respond, and then we'll see how we get on. Okay, here we go. And if you want to put your timer on to see how long the delay is, then please feel free. Okay, here we go. Denham Radio, November 317 Bravo Kilo, radio check.
November 317 Bravo Kilo, Denham Radio, readability 5.
Denham Radio, November 317 Bravo Kilos, Cessna 172 on the north side fuel pumps, and requesting taxi VFR departure to the north.
November 317 Bravo Kilo, Denham Radio, QNH 1013, runway in use 06, wind calm.
November 7 Bravo Kilo, roger. Okay, well, that was all pretty quick. Quite impressed by that so far. Okay, here we go for a taxi then. Let's see how we get on. To the left, nothing to the right. Nothing coming. Beautiful summer's day here. I'll make it a bit easier for. So, 06. We're down to the western end of the aerodrome. We taxi along. I have my nav lights on, strobe lights on. Sorry, strobe lights are off. Taxi light and landing light can come on. Check my trim looks okay. Leave the mixture out a little bit, it'll foul the plugs. So they say. If you didn't know, this is where I work for my full-time job. So I know a little bit about the airspace. I'm no pilot though, as you can probably tell from my flying. But this burning blue design scenery is extremely good. Okay, this is where it used to get messed up a little bit before. So here we are down at the 06 threshold. Okay, so I'll put notch of flaps in. I can put the strobe lights on, taxi lights can come off. Sorry about my head dipping down there. And run through some engine checks here. We've got enough fuel for the flight. EGT is indicated at the moment. Fuel flow, yeah, we've got fuel flow. Check that. Oil temperature is coming up. Oil pressure is fine. And the battery is charging. The altimeter is set, so it should be reading to about 250 feet for Denham. And we are looking good to go. So a quick call to Denham radio again, to the tower, and see what we get. Denham radio, November 7 Bravo Kilo, ready for departure.
November 7 Bravo Kilo, Denham radio, wind calm.
Calm, excellent, here we go then. And I'll put that on, quick look. Looks okay. Just a quick check. Okay. Mixture can go in now. Nice thing about this aeroplane is I'm going to have a nice autopilot to use. Nice. That's my balloon, which of course shouldn't be there. Okay, flaps can come up. Not above 1,000 feet initially, although we're clear of the London control zone now, so we're okay to climb. We'll put the autopilot on somehow, make the autopilot work. Autopilot's not working for some reason. Great. To work that one out. Okay, well for heading we want heading about 310 from here. I'll turn left into that. And we'll continue climb to 2,000 feet. bit turbulent up here today. Oops. Yeah. That's this nice weather. Wow. We've got too high here. Yeah, into controlled airspace. 2,400 feet is controlled airspace, so it just popped up there. Hopefully don't get into too much trouble. Let's see if we can work out why the autopilot is not working. Oh, there we go. I've got the autopilot on now, and we go to heading mode. And altitude. Oh, I'm not liking all this turbulence. Goodness me, I have to change this weather. Can't do this flight like this all the time. So we'll go for weather, we'll go for VFR with a few clouds. That'll calm it down a little bit. That's a little bit better. Goodness. Starting to feel sick. Okay, it was fairly steady, although we've gone up to 3,000 feet, but it's just not working. Yeah, no. Anyway, we'll talk to Denham radio, so we're changing en route. We'll go to the centre frequency, which is 12678. Denham radio, November 7 Bravo Kilos, changing en route to 126.78. Bye bye. London Centre, November 317 Bravo Kilos with you, 2,400 feet, airborne out of Denham. Request basic service.
November 317 Bravo Kilo, London Control, squawk 6655 and ident.
Enter the flash.
November 317 Bravo Kilo, London Control, identified QNH 0990.
There we go. Maintain 2,500 feet, 400 feet. So just coming up to the Chiltern Ridge here. Being up to the right a little bit. Hopefully we'll see our RAF fault on the right side. that'll be a bit better. No, is that, not sure what that was. This is Wendover, the little village of Wendover. Been through many times. So a nice little route this out of Denham, takes about half an hour. So I should be able to see shortly RAF Halton. If I can see it now, there you go, it's RAF Halton, little grass strip. And then this is the edge of the Chilterns, or the Ridge as it's known locally, I think. So we're going to turn left in a minute, so we'll follow the ridge down here. You turn right, it'll take you over towards Luton Airport, which is over here on the right hand side, but we're well clear of Luton here. So we're going to turn left here, down towards Princess Risborough. We'll try and maintain the same height, 2,200 feet. We're going to fly down this way, and then we'll pass Stokechurch Mast just before you get to the M40, and there'll be a left turn towards High Wycombe or Booker Aerodrome, and then back in to Denham. And then we'll give Denham Radio another call for the join and see what we get. Not much other traffic around today. Sorry, my head tracking turn off. So I don't think I see much. There's a few over Heathrow over there, so that's how easy if I do this. That's Heathrow over there. Always a lot of congestion over there around Heathrow. And over here, that's over towards Oxford, that direction. That's an interesting, interesting there. Now this is Princess Risborough, we can see here on the left hand side. Stick my head out of the window. There we go. So I should tell you a little bit about the WB172. As I say, it's available. I bought mine from Just Flight. It's a great addition. It just makes the standard Asobo 172 so much better. All the circuit breakers all work. They're all you can pull them, push them. I don't think there's any failures on it, but before you start off, you can put using the. I'll take this head tracking off. On the ADF here, if I can zoom in a little bit, you can't see it at the moment, but if you're on the ground without the battery on, you can do things like add on the tie downs, the beta covers, you can have state saving on, state saving off, you can add some more oil
November
to it.
317 Bravo Kilo, London Control, say destination.
Destination, right, okay. Let's just hang on a second, come out of this. November 317 Bravo Kilo, destination is Denham Aerodrome, Echo Golf Lima Delta.
November 7 Bravo Kilo, Roger, Denham Aerodrome, EGDL.
They got the destination wrong, or they got the ICAO wrong. I think might be wrong on that. Okay, that's what I was saying. Oh, so yeah, you can add oil to this on here. You can add or remove this, plus lots of other things, and I can't remember where they're. But it's all on here. But you can only do it when the engine's switched off, so when the battery's off. So the battery's off, you can alter everything on here. But once the battery's on, then it just turns into the normal ADF. So out of interest here, this is Stokechurch Mast, we can see here. So we'll be turning left around the back of Stokechurch Mast, heading towards Booker Aerodrome, Make sure we keep well clear of the London control zone and Bucker Aerodrome. And then we're back inbound to Denham. I think the only thing that doesn't work on the WBSim, none of the, so the doors don't work, the windows don't work, so it's just as is. The liveries on the outside are the same as far as I know. You can add new ones obviously via different websites. I need to turn that down a little bit, don't I? Why didn't somebody tell me that? It's going way too fast. And the RPM, way over that. Probably broke my engine by it. You get engine health up here as well, so that's messed up my engine health, no doubt. So we're still. So now then, come left onto about 090. And then I'll do as I normally do, I will put in for Bovingdon, so Bovingdon Beacon 11375, and then I can use my VOR needle to navigate to Bovingdon. But I need to have it on. So GPS needs to say you need to have it on V-lock for that to work, so you'll be able to see if I take this off. If you haven't used this sort of thing before, so you can see on here we're on GPS on the nav system. But if I press CDI, you can see the VAR jumps into life, and then I can set the course until it turns 2. There we go. It's 2, and there we go. So the heading I want is 075. Was it 090? 075. Putting in 075, which is fine. And that should take us towards Bovingdon, and that'll keep us clear of the London control zone as well. Once we get towards Bovingdon, then nice easy turn in for Denham, depending what runway we're on. Hopefully we're still on 06, we'll issue a 06 arrival, which I don't think I've done before. So we go. So that is that. We've got no annunciators on, so we're all still okay, so we've still got enough fuel. So this round we'll go through with my fuel. So fuel left and right is okay, EGT is fine now, fuel flow is still fine, temperature and pressures are okay, amps are okay, and we're in steady and level flight. RPM is within the green band now. I fixed it, now I've got it reasonable, and we're still at 2,200 feet, we're okay. Lots of Airbus A320s. Everybody likes flying Airbuses for some reason. Not my cup of tea, but there you go, each to their own. I much prefer to be down low, enjoying the scenery, than flying an Airbus A320, but there you go. TBM, so Heathrow is still busy over there. What frames per minute am I getting here at the moment? Frames per minute. Let's have a look. I'll get probably about 30 or something. I think 28. Don't know. 26, 28. Which is okay. Although I don't know anybody else has noticed since the last update, Sim update 15 I think. I don't get any stutters anymore really. If it goes down below 26 I don't get many stutters, which is good. Not often I'm below 25, 26 anyway. So you can see my did a bit of a course adjustment. Adjust this a little bit left, a little bit. You can see the heading has changed a little bit. 080. So turn right 080. There you go. Keeps on track for Bovingdon. Turn off the labels, we don't need those on anymore, do we? Looking at the left window, Okay, that's where we've just been, so it's up towards RAF Halton. And over on the right hand side is High Wycombe, and over there is Bucket Aerodrome. But at the moment we're tracking towards Bovingdon, which is taking diagonally away from Booker. So we will change back to Denham Aerodrome very shortly, I think. Which I have selected anyway, 130730, which you can see on here, 130730. I will let London Central I'm changing. Not they ever reply to me, at least they haven't in the past anyway. London Centre, November 7 Bravo Kilos, and changing to Denham Radio now on frequency 130.730. Thanks very much for the service, good day. Yeah, no, probably not going to change. No, we're not going to change, won't reply to that. Denham Radio, November 317 Bravo Kilos, back with you, approaching Bovingdon and requesting rejoin VFR from the north.
November 7 Bravo Kilo Denham Radio, standard overhead join, airfield QFE 09081, runway 24 and circuit pattern.
So I changed to 24, which gives me the QFE instead of the QNH, which is incorrect. We don't do overhead joins at Denham because we're have to be 1,000 feet. So I won't be doing that, so I'm going to ask her for a right base join for runway 24. See what she gives us. Denham Radio, November 7 Bravo Kilo, and request a right base join for runway 24, please. Denham Radio, November 7 Bravo Kilo, request a right base join for runway 24.
November 7 Bravo Kilo, right base join approved, runway 24.
Great. That's good, so right base join runway 24, then we turn right now towards Denham, I think. Not quite got to Bovingdon yet, but cut a little bit shorter. So we're putting a heading of 14150. We should be able to see the Denham Lakes. And you can see the Denham Lakes here at Denham.
November 7 Bravo Kilo, altitudes at your discretion.
Okay. So we need to be at November 7 Bravo Kilo, Roger, descending shortly to 1,000 feet.
November 7 Bravo Kilo, roger.
So, marks that. I'll probably give them an 8. What we got here? What's this? It's a helicopter. A policeman or something, I think. Keep out of his way. So we'll go for altitude. Go. Descending for a right base join for runway 24. Balloons up there. Speeding up a little, but pull back on the throttle a little bit. A beep beep beep, and of course is the Autopilot. That's what I was looking for. I'm just going to pause this for a minute. I'll be very short. Okay, back with you. So sorry about that. Just a quick break. I'm going to lift a little bit here. I'll report overhead Maple Cross for her. I don't suppose we didn't get Maple Cross joined, did we? But it should level out at 1,000 feet now, I hope, or did I not arm it? It's levelling out 1,000 feet, good. More power in there. November 7 Bravo Kilo, overhead Maple Cross.
November 7 Bravo Kilo, Denham radio, standard overhead join, airfield QFE 09081, runway 24 and circuit pattern.
Then the autopilot off. I just thought we can do a right base join for runway 24, but then they're giving us an overhead join again, which is no good. Of course you can do an overhead join here, but you need to speak to London or Northolt about that. Put one notch of flaps in. Make sure they don't go too much. To lose some height, be above 1,000 feet in here. I am. Not quite in the London control zone yet, so we're still in the clear, I think, just about. You can see Denham over here on our right. Get rid of the mouse out of the way. So, come in, so we're all set for the landing. With the flaps in. November 7 Bravo Kilo, final runway 24. Hopefully we should get something like wind calm, I hope.
November 7 Bravo Kilo, Denham radio, wind is calm right now.
Great. Lose too much height. Apologise for my landing and my flying. So it's nice we had a 060 departure and a 24 arrival. Then looking at the pappies, I've got one red, one white. That's unusual for me. And pretty much lined up on the runway. Speed, we got 60 knots, which is pretty good. AOS telling me I'm okay. Watch the trees over the top of the hedge. And slowly sink to the ground. Oh, there we go. Not brilliant, but there you go, we're safe on the ground. Flaps can come up. And we'll taxi back north side. We'll clear of the runway, we'll tell her we're clear of the runway. Denham radio, November 7 Bravo Kilos. Clear of the runway, taxiing to north side parking.
November 317 Bravo Kilo, Denham Radio, roger.
Turn the strobes off, taxi light, come on. It's just where to park. I'll park on the end of the line here, I think, next to one of the TPC aircraft. Next to Delta Papa here. Will do. There, I think. And once we shut down, I can show you the failure in the ADF. Once I've got everything switched off. So handbrake is on, taxi lights and landing lights can come off, nav lights off, beacons are off, and avionics can come off. Reduce the mixture. Fuel cutoff is off. That's that. So I'll put this on now. We'll go across to here. So here you can see actual engine health still 100%. Oil level 7.8 quarts. You have a pushback facility that you can push the aircraft backwards or forwards. You know, if you're positioning before you taxi out, which is pretty cool. We've got realism switched on at the moment. To change the display here, you move this button here. And you can see you've got wheel chocks, pitot cover, tie downs and cowl plugs you can remove. So I've got state saving on, which means that the fuel remains the same, so my fuel content will remain the same, and also all the switches and everything will the same as they as I leave them. And then the AOA gauge is either on or off. And trim tab set to not sure actually. Not sure what that trim tab does. Cabin temperature is 57 degrees, and then with the AOA you get a voice that tells you do different things. As far as I know, I haven't really tested it out yet, as that only came in on the latest release. But quite a neat aeroplane, WBSim 172 as it is. Yeah, definitely worth a buy if you're interested in flying the Cessna 172. That's it for this flight. I hope you enjoyed it. Same intentions, yeah, it's improved. It could still use some more improvement, I think. Especially the join, the departure was pretty good, and the taxiing out was pretty good. But coming back, I'd like to see the VRPs used, St Giles and Maple Cross for runway 24, and get rid of the overhead join and get rid of the QFE. Apart from that, it was pretty good, to be honest. I've not really any complaints about it. Be interested to know what your thoughts are on it. I've already had a few comments from last videos, so if you've got any comments, please drop me a line. And keep following Say Intentions. They're doing a great job. I know it's a little bit expensive, but it's getting there. It's getting much better. I think the delay is very much acceptable now, down to about 5 or 6 seconds, very maximum, before the reply. So I have no problems with that. But yeah, let me know in your comments. If you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe to my channel. It helps me out. I've only about 38 subscribers now, so only another 999,962 to go, and I might start making some money. So keep them going for me, and thanks very much for watching, and see you next time.